Well, hello everyone and welcome. My apologies for the delay. I had some technical issues again with the video. It was working fine yesterday and today was a different story. So I am trusting that all of you who are joining me or catching the replay down the road, you're able to see me, you can hear me. Obviously, I am going to be doing some editing, and if it doesn't work well, then, well, we'll see how it goes. So I am trusting that everything is fine now, and there are no more issues. So thank you again for those who are able to join me this evening. What a time we are in, especially in this month of December 2025. Okay. And for those of you who are joining me this evening, please say hello in the comments. Let me know that you are here. Let me know where you are tuning in from. If you are not from Canada, I'd love to know where you are tuning in from. States, Europe, whichever country. So please let me know. Okay. So this evening, of course, as usual, I am going to go through the 369 breath sequence. With this breath sequence tonight, I am also going to take you on a guided journey, spirit or the quantum field, as I like to refer to them, because there's so many beings in all the realms that I do connect with. And so the message is from all of them. And so they would like for me to guide you. So again, for those of you joining or catching the replay down the road, you will get to experience the guided journey of anchoring into and connecting with your Earth Star chakra, as well as your Soul Star chakra. Okay, they're reminding me right now to share with you. It's not about the order of which they come in. Mainly that the Earth Star chakra and the Soul Star chakra, which could be referred to as your first or the eighth chakra, so before the root and after your crown chakra, okay, is your soul star chakra. Once you can connect to the two of those, you now begin the activation as well as the recalibration of your 15th dimensional chakra system. And they would like for me to guide you, all of you, on this journey this evening, mainly because it is a great opportunity to improve the quality of your breath. That's one. And most importantly, it's to support you in grounding yourself through the energies that many of you are experiencing, especially if you are highly empathic, you are very sensitive to subtle energies, okay, within the field, all right, in the quantum field. So if you're highly sensitive to that, if you are someone who is gifted and advanced in your extrasensory perceptions as well as your telepathy and telekinesis, then this is a great breath sequence to help ground you when you are moving through, or let's say you're transmuting a lot of energy. I find a lot of you are also grid keepers. And so you have the gift to be able to connect with Mother Earth as well as the elements. And you can connect into the ley lines of the earth. Okay, you're pretty much like this charger in between, the physical realm and Mother Earth. So that's, essentially what we can do. So this is a great breath sequence for all of you to use as often as you need to on a daily basis. I invite you to practice this, or at least implement and introduce it into your daily routines. Okay. Now, before I get into the breath sequence, there are a few points that a spirit, again, You can call them your heavenly teams, your spiritual mothers and fathers, ascended masters. I refer to the angels as the unfallen angels and archangels, and specifically with the seraphim, ophanim, and the cherubim. So, just to give you a little bit of an idea of some of the beings I connect with, for those of you who are new to me, and to quickly introduce myself for those of you who are new to my channel and new to me and my work. My name is Catherine M. I am the founder of Collective Soul Evolution, and I'm here to support you on your journey to your soul remembrance, okay, your soul mission and purpose, and your gifts, and the spiritual gifts you're meant to use in this world. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go through a few points here that the quantum field would like to share with all of you. Again, as reminders, you may be hearing some of these or have heard some of these messages already. All good. This is just to reiterate the importance of why these specific points are so important to keep in mind, especially now as we're closing out this linear new year of 2025. Okay. All right. So, first and foremost, the first one that I wanted to share with all of you is a number of you are probably feeling a lot of moments where it's like a lot of joy, like a lot of, oh my goodness, I can't believe this is happening, I feel so great. You feel like you're on cloud nine, everything is just going so well for you. Okay, and then at the same time, probably within literal a few moments, next thing you know, you're feeling the complete opposite. So there's a lot of this up and down in the emotions that a lot of you are experiencing and have shared with me, whether it's on a physical level, a biological and physiological level, a mental, emotional level, a spiritual level, okay, and as well as creative, in some creative ways. And how can that look like? And whether it's I've been experiencing it or others have been sharing with me, is that it could look like you are finding yourself more self expressed than you've had before. Maybe you're standing more in what's true for you in social settings. You're no longer in fear of what others may say or how they may look or perceive you. Okay, you're just being straight, you're just saying it as it is. So these can be some of the ways that it could show up for you creatively. On a spiritual level, what that could look like is that many of you are noticing an expansion in your higher consciousness awareness, that there's an enhancement, let's say, or a sharpening of your gifts, whether it's you're hearing things, seeing things, tasting, the types of dreams that you're having. Maybe for some of you, you are learning how to activate your Merkaba. You're having other activations take place. So just know that everyone is at a different levels of their soul journey right now. And this is a great great segue into the next point, which is that because we're also experiencing all these highs and lows in these, let's say, these feelings or emotions, okay, these experiences, whether it's extreme joy, relief, or elatedness to, oh my goodness, what the heck is going on right now? Why does it feel like it's a big circus show going on in the world? Okay. So you're experiencing that. And now the segue into the next point is to that the quantum field would like to remind everyone that in some way, shape, or form, as we mentioned, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, creatively, and karmically, meaning you're clearing either your own karmic stuff, you're cleaning up your own things, you're taking responsibility for maybe the way you conducted yourself, or you were out integrity with your word with someone or something. something like that. Okay, hold on a moment. Let me get back to the point. Okay, so karmically or ancestrally, you're noticing habits or patterns, cycles that seem to have continued or be perpetuated in your family from generation to generation to generation. And now you're realizing, oh my goodness, like this is not something that you want to continue, to have continue, whether it's for your own self, maybe you have sons and daughters, and so you're thinking about your children and what kind of legacy you're going to be leaving them. So, with that being said, everyone is being purged in some way, shape, or form at a cellular and soul level. Okay, there's Mystique in the background. She wants to join in. Okay, so yes, she's a good doggy. All right, so this is what's taking place, and it is showing up in a lot of different ways for everybody. Again, depending on where everyone is at on their soul journey, their level of awareness. Okay. So, again, going back to the circus show that it can look like at times with others is how, again, whether myself, those who are around you, your loved ones, your family, your friends, your colleagues, those you work with, when you're in the grocery store, when you're driving, notice how others are reacting and responding. Okay. And it is so easy. It is so easy to just get on that trigger train. Okay. Mystique's growing in the background. She's wanting to participate in the conversation. Instead of going on that trigger train, okay, it is an opportunity for you to pause. Okay, please. And I know that this message will resonate for those who are ready to receive it. Okay, I know that. Remember, anything that I share, whatever, just take what resonates, whatever does not, or maybe you're not sure of, just leave or reach out to me, ask the question. Okay, please let me know. And then I can see how I can best support you. All right, to just, help you for where you're going, especially if you have questions around anything that I'm sharing or saying today. All right, so please pay attention to how you're choosing to react or respond. Okay. You're seeing it a lot, most likely, where, God, Jesus, the coming of Jesus is not that he's coming back physically to this earth. However, those of us who are choosing to, are remembering the divinity of Jesus within us. Okay. And it's referred to in a lot of different ways. Your Christos Sophia template is one of the ways that I've learned. Okay. So it's the original blueprint. Okay. The original template is for us to remember, to activate and remember those parts of us, to live as Jesus did, to live and heal others and be a way shower of light like Mary Magdalene. Okay, so they're saying, so that's two points. Okay, take notice of the highs and lows that are taking place and how that impacts how you choose to react or respond, okay, in situations that are taking place. All right, remembering to have the compassion, the patience, and the love for others who are not in the awareness yet. Okay, you can be that light, because remember, at some point, in some way, shape, or form, you were in that place at some point. I was in that place at some point. So it's an opportunity for us to deepen our compassion, yes, for others, and also for ourselves. Okay, and create those boundaries necessary, such as the self-expression. All right, that for some of you is taking place, and just notice how that's starting to show up for you. Maybe you're taking different actions than you used to before. Okay, just want to make sure I gather all the points. All right. So the next point is, because there are excuse me, there are a lot of energies taking place right now on a collective level, planetarily, cosmologically. Okay, there's a lot, okay, Three Eye Atlas, there's enough creators and influencers, media outlets that are speaking on that. That is not what this topic of conversation is for. What I am here to remind all of you is that also for those who are very empathic, who can feel, who have the gift of clairsentience, know that these energies will have an impact and an effect on how we experience ourselves and what's going on in the world. Okay, there is the tendency for to take collective energies, so energies that are not ours, as our own, because we feel so greatly, we feel so much. Now, that being said, if you haven't learned the protocols, the spiritual protocols, this can have an impact on how you feel, on how grounded you feel, on how well you've rested. All right. So it's important that you ground. It's important that you rest. I know it's really challenging, especially for many of you, if you have a 9 to 5 job. Where do you find the rest in that? If you have a schedule with children, where do you find that time for yourself? And I can honestly say that when you are committed to that level of self-love, self-care, and self-compassion for yourself, trust me, you will find that time, whether it's only 5 minutes or a few minutes a day. Okay. All right. So take time to ground, rest, go outside, feel in that crisp winter air. For those of you who are courageous enough to brave it, put your bare feet on the ground in the snow, breathe in that nice crisp air. Okay. Do the 369 breath sequence. All right. Okay. Another point is, if you are someone who also works or are in very dense places most often, and what I mean by that is there's a lot of people, dense energy. If you are in the GTA, the 5G towers, please ensure that you wear shungite or you have shungite on you. Okay. For those of you who may not know where to get it, please let me know. I will provide it in the description after I've edited this video, so I can share that information of best places to go and find shungite very quickly. It's important that you have this on you. Why? Because it cancels out any electromagnetic frequencies that are impacting your biofield. Okay. Remember, we're multidimensional beings. It's not just your physical aspect. Remember, there are layers to you outside of your physical body. So you also want to make sure, as part of your protocol, please make sure that you have shungite on you. Obsidian works well. Tourmaline works well. If you live right in the city, you want to grid your space, especially if you live in a condo. And for some places, you even have 5G towers. That's a whole other conversation for another day. However, the importance is there are ways to grid your space, either with plants and with crystals. Okay, those are the two main things that I use within my space to help grid it. Okay, to really just create a good grid of protection from any electromagnetic frequencies. Okay, so let me make sure. Oh, okay. Another big thing is how you are nourishing your body. Ensure that you're staying well hydrated. Just because it's wintertime and you're not sweating, you're still sweating. Okay. You may not be sweating like you do in the summertime, but you are still perspiring. You perspire when you sleep. So you want to make sure that you're still hydrating yourself. You're using a humidifier in the home or a diffuser to bring that moisture back into the air, because it does get much drier during the winter time. Okay, for us here in Canada. And also ensure that you're eating grounding foods. So any type of squash, beets, anything that comes from the earth. Beans, you want to make sure that you are eating them. You can roast them, you can grill them, you can make soups. There are tons of recipes you can find on TikTok, YouTube, social media, any of these platforms. You can find an insane amount. Okay, so soups, ensuring you're eating grounding foods, you are remineralizing your body, you are taking in salt and things that are also high in the minerals and nutrients that our bodies require on a daily basis. Bee pollen is really great. Ensure that you are drinking your herbal teas. Oh my goodness, there's a lot that I'm sharing today, but this is what Spirit, the quantum field, wanted me to share with all of you, and what I love to teach with everyone. Okay, because it really is important that I share this information and knowledge with all of you to help support you wherever you're at on your journey. Okay, so again, going back to minerals and nutrients, I encourage you to do your research. It's important. I can provide examples. However, it is up to you to do the work to find out what works best and well for your body, okay, and your body type and wherever you're at physically in your journey. All right. Okay, so that's it for that. And I believe, okay. Okay, the last point was yes, okay, so to complete this 369 breath sequence, today you are going to be guided through the activation and anchoring into your Earth Star chakra, as well as the Soul Star chakra, which I'm so excited to share with all of you. And also, please, if you feel that, again, any of what I'm sharing with all of you resonates and you feel that there is someone that can benefit from this, please share this with them, like this video, and share with someone that you really care about. Okay. I am also feeling guided to share before we go into the breath sequence and journey is that to give a little bit of my background in my corporate career. I do have an extensive background of about 20 plus years in retail sales and operations as in project management, project coordination. So everything that you can think about in that any business or organization would need to run, I know how to do, and I've been involved with. And then now moving into what I've been now studying, have taken numerous workshops, been certified in different modalities within traditional Chinese medicine, within Ayurveda, bioquantum healing energy, Dow hands, working as a grief counselor, being certified as a life transformation coach. So I have an extensive background in a number of different modalities in energetic healing. So energetic healing and support. So I am really taking all of the best of the best of that information that can be shared and remembered with all of you. Okay, through this 369 bat sequence, and as well as the live videos to follow with any of the channeled messages. All right. Okay. Let me make sure there isn't anything else. Oh, okay. This is absolutely the last point. Okay, so this last point is that for some of you, because we are in a 9-year, there's a lot of things that are coming full circle and into completion, right? I know for me, I'm reflecting on the fact that next year, March 3rd, will mark the 10th year anniversary of my late husband, John Brian Andrews, passing. 10 years and all that's taken place. The financial loss, the just loss period, changes in career, changes in circles of friends, changes in relationships, changes in views of myself, and what I'm choosing to embody now moving into this next chapter of my life, because I'll now be turning, okay, I'm saying this linear year of I'm turning 52 next year, okay, in June. And so I am going through, yes, a reflection, and this time, this season that we're in is so perfect for it, to go through those reflections and really get clear and precise on what I'm calling in to be and accomplish, to serve others, and what that's going to look like by, the end of 2026, going into 2026, and all of that. And the biggest that I know for myself has been constantly surrendering when it also has been so challenging. The constant surrender, having the trust, the faith, and the knowing that all that I've been shown through my channeled scripting, my meditations, my downloads, transmissions, however you want to call it, how I've received it, are all happening. They're all manifesting in some way, shape, or form. I may not know how it's all going to unfold, but that's the beauty of it, is staying in the certainty of the uncertainty, right? That's where the universe, you get to play with the universe and the quantum field. So, yeah, that's where the magic happens. And so, with that being said, as you're moving through your own reflections of acknowledgments, what you recognize yourself for, what you've accomplished over this last little while, areas of your life that maybe you would like to live more fulfilled and robust, that you haven't been paying attention to. Really look at that. And I know that what I'm about to say, for those of you who are ready, this will really land in such a way, which is, and Spirit is also wanting me to remind you, which is that take an inventory and an audit of those who have been with you at your lowest, who have been consistent with you, loving and held you accountable when you were at your lowest, who still showed up for you at those times. And after you've had a moment to see, feel, hear, however it comes to you, who those individual or who those men and women are, that those will be the ones who stuck around, the ones who loved you, still loved you through all your struggles, through all your challenges, through all your difficulties, that in this next chapter of exceeding wealth, abundance, and joy, those are the ones that will be coming with you and that you'll be taking. Okay? It's not so much about who you're going to leave behind, but who's now coming with you. Visualize, take that moment to see, feel it, hear it, smell it, taste it. Who's coming with you? Because now that's where we're at. That's where we're being called into as we move into 2026. Okay, we're moving into this next year. All right. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the 369 breath sequence. And again, for those of you joining, I am going to go through the steps. Please listen for my voice. You do not need to remember all the steps, okay? It's not about being perfect. It's about you getting comfortable within your body, how it feels how it sounds when you breathe, okay? We are going to be doing the belly breath. So you're going to be breathing into your belly and your chest. Okay. We're going to be doing 3 rounds. Okay. The first round, we're going to be inhaling through our nose and exhaling out through our mouth. The second round, we're going to be inhaling through our nose and exhaling out through our nose. The third breath, we're going to be inhaling through our nose. Okay, pardon me. It's a mixture of the 2 rounds, first 2 rounds, and then the last 3 breaths, we're going to exhale through our mouth, bring our teeth together like this. It may feel a little bit funny, and you're going to make a sound as you exhale. Okay. And I also invite all of you, as you're doing this breath sequence, that when you are inhaling, you're imagining all this air filling your belly and your chest, as well as reaching out to all of your cells in your body, in your organs, in your bones, everywhere. Okay. And then it's just starting to light everything up. Okay. As you take each of your inhales. Okay. As I said, I am also going to be taking you into through a guided journey to connect to your Earth Star chakra as well as your Soul Star chakra. Okay, so that's going to happen immediately after the breath work. If there are any messages that do come through, I will share that as well. And then if not, that is it. And I will conclude with, or I'll close with and wrap it up. Okay. Just so everyone also knows, the space is already gridded as well here at home. Okay, I've got my crystals in place. And just remind everyone that depending on how you are choosing to sit or lay, if you are in the bed, please make sure that your back is well supported, or if you are laying down, that is okay. You may fall asleep, all good, totally fine. And if you are going to be sitting in a chair, please make sure that your feet are flat on the ground. You will want to have a blanket with you and a glass of water. All right. So I'll give everyone a moment just to make sure that you are comfortable. Okay, just a minute or two. And I'm going to drink some water. Oh my goodness. Okay. So you want to make sure that your back is well supported. You're covered with any blankets and your feet are flat on the ground. You can close your eyes here and just breathe as normal. And your palms can be facing up or facing down. However, which way you feel most comfortable, just remember that if your palms are facing down, you are in the grounding position. And if your palms are facing up, you are in the receiving position. And just continue to breathe as normal here, feeling the rise and fall of your belly and your chest as you breathe. And with each breath that you take, you can feel your shoulders and neck relaxing, your back and hips. And remember, on the count of 3, we'll begin the first round, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. And remember, on the inhale, you'll expand your belly. And when you exhale, you'll contract your belly in. 1, 2, 3. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Hold it at the top if you can. Exhale out through the mouth, contract your belly in. Next breath, take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Hold it at the top if you can. And exhale out through the mouth, contract your belly in. This is your third breath, your last breath in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Hold it at the top, imagining all that air filling your belly and your chest, moving through to your cells. And exhale out through the mouth, contract your belly in. Now just breathe normally here. Feel the rise and fall of your belly and your chest as you breathe. Take notice and observe any sensations you might be feeling in your body. Notice any warmth or coolness, buzzing or tingling. Some of you might even feel like you're swaying, or you may not feel anything at all. Either way is okay. And just continue to breathe normally here. Again, focusing on the rise and fall of your belly and your chest as you breathe. And then on the count of 3, we'll begin the second round, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through the nose. 1, 2, 3. Inhaling in through the nose. And exhaling out through the nose, contract your belly in. Next breath, take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. And exhale out through the nose, contract your belly in. This is your third breath in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose, expanding the belly. And exhale out through the nose, contract your belly in. This is your next breath in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. And exhale out through the nose, contract your belly in. This is your second last breath in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Expanding the belly and the chest on the inhale. And exhale out through the nose, contract your belly in. This is your last breath in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Expanding your belly and your chest on the inhale. And exhale out through the nose, contract your belly in. Now just breathe normally here. Again, focusing on the rise and fall of your belly and your chest as you breathe. Again, notice and observe. Maybe you're starting to feel sensations now. Are you feeling any buzzing or tingling? Warmth or coolness? Just notice and observe where you might be feeling these. And in a few moments, we'll begin the last round. Remember, just follow for my voice and the prompts. In the last 3 breaths, we'll bring our teeth together, making a sound. Your face might feel funny. It's okay. Just make sure that on the exhale, as you bring your teeth together, it's a nice, slow, and controlled exhale. Remember, it's not about being perfect, but that you begin to attune your body to this breath work and breath sequence for the full activation. And then on the count of 3, we'll begin our last round. 1, 2, 3. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose, expanding your belly and your chest on the inhale. Hold it at the top if you can. Exhale out through the mouth, contract your belly in. Next breath, take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Hold it at the top if you can. And exhale out through the mouth, contract your belly in. This is your 3rd breath in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Hold it at the top if you can. And exhale out through the mouth, contract your belly in. This is your next breath. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Expanding the belly and your chest on the inhale. And exhale out through the nose, contract your belly in. This is your next breath in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. And exhale out through the nose, contract your belly in. This is your 6th breath in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. And exhale out through the nose, contract your belly in. These are now the last 3 breaths in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in through your nose. Hold it. Bring your teeth together and exhale, making a sound. Second last breath in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Hold it. Bring your teeth together and This is your 9th breath in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Hold it. Bringing your teeth together. And exhale. Now just breathe normally here. And just focus on the rise and fall of your belly and your chest as you breathe. If you feel called to change the placement of your palms, you can. If you need to adjust the blanket or the way you're sitting or laying, you can. And in a few moments, I'll be guiding all of you on a journey to connect with your Earth Star Chakra as well as your Soul Star Chakra. And as I take you on this guided journey, just continue to breathe as normal and feel the rise and fall of your belly and your chest as you breathe. This will be an activation of all of your senses, your sense of sight, sound, touch, and for some of you, taste and smell. Now, as you continue to breathe nice and easy here, focusing on the rise and fall of your belly and your chest as you breathe, I invite you to imagine, and some of you might feel it might feel like warmth or coolness. Imagine golden light swirling around you, around your heart chakra, right in the center of your chest. You begin to notice and observe the sensation of this golden light swirling around you. And with each inhale and breath that you take, it grows bigger and wider. And notice now this golden light making its way down, continuing to swirl around your physical body, down towards your hips, through your sacral chakra, down towards your solar plexus, making its way down towards your root, and now down towards your feet, making its way over your knees, your thighs, your calves. And your Earth Star Chakra is located about 12 to 18 inches below your feet. You can see this golden light making its way down towards this area, down through the layers of your home, through the floor, through the layers of the earth, through the crust. You see this golden light. Notice if it's moving fast or slow for you. But you'll notice it's making its way through the layers of Mother Earth, through the crust, down towards the core. And as you see this golden light making its way down, you feel it anchor into the center, into the core of Mother Earth. Some of you may even feel a tug or a little pull. Some of you might even hear it. You're now connecting to the golden light, the core of Mother Earth, as she begins to exchange her healing energy with yours, sending these healing frequencies and vibrations up through this golden light, making its way up, back up into your Earth Star Chakra, amplifying the golden light swirling around you, around your root, around your sacral, around your solar plexus, making its way now up back to your heart, around your chest and arms. You now see this golden light outlining and continue to amplify and swirl around you, around your throat chakra, into your third eye. Some of you might even feel some pressure in this area. Into your crown chakra. Now connecting into your soul star chakra. You might feel some pressure at the top of your head for some of you. Now see this golden light shooting through up into the sky, through the universe, to the core, the galactic central sun in the Milky Way constellation. Far, 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 far up and away, you see this golden light shooting up, anchoring into the core of the galactic central sun. Now allowing Father Heaven to pour His love, wisdom, and information to you down through this golden light. Flowing down towards your soul star chakra. Now down towards your crown. Into your third eye. You're feeling it wash over you down into your throat chakra. Now back into your heart space. Continuing to lap and wave over you is this beautiful golden light. Notice how your body is feeling, sensations you're observing. Allowing for Mother Earth and Father Heaven to impart their wisdom, knowledge, healing, and information, ready for you to take on now. And just remember to continue to breathe normally here. And feeling the sensation of this love and warmth while in this golden light. And in a few moments, we will disengage and remove our anchors into the galactic central sun and Mother Earth. Focusing now on the release of your golden light from the galactic central sun, now making its way back down to you, to your physical body. Feeling it wash over you as it reaches your crown chakra. Now focusing and feeling the anchor into the core of Mother Earth, now releasing. Notice or feel the sensation of how quickly or how slow this golden light is now making its way up to you through your Earth Star chakra. Now back into your root, into your sacral, into your solar plexus. Now making its way back into your heart. Holding now this new amplification of golden light within your heart space. Continuing to breathe as normal here. And in a few moments, we'll begin to slowly come back into our bodies. You can begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Move your head from left to right. Bring your head back to center and bring it stretching forward. And backwards. Bringing it forwards. Bringing it backwards. Bring your head back to center and you can roll out your shoulders frontwards. You do this a few times. Then you can roll them backwards. You can bring your palms together. Remember to just breathe as normal. Bring your palms together, rubbing them together. And when you're ready, you can place your palms gently over your eyes. And just hold them here. And then when you are ready, you can gently remove your palms, looking down towards the ground as you slowly open your eyes. Wow, I definitely feel 100 times better. Please let me know in the comments how you're feeling. And know that whenever you choose to catch this replay, whenever it shows up in your feed, however it comes across your way, there is a purpose and reason for it. It is not a coincidence. It's a great synchronicity. All right, everyone. So I want to say I'm so honored to be able to serve all of you this evening today, December 9th, 7/11. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, please subscribe, like this video, share it with anyone and everyone that you know will feel benefit. We are at an integral and pivotal time right now as we are closing out this linear year of 2025 and we move into 2026. More of us now. It's so important for us to come together. It is a collective soul evolution, baby. And so I am so excited for all of you who are ready to take this journey. Come and join the ride. Come and join this jump on the bandwagon to this next chapter of your life. Okay? I love you all. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see everybody next week. Okay? If you have any questions, let me know. And remember, again, subscribe, share, like this video. Okay? If you'd like to learn more about how I can support you and the services that I offer, please click the link in the description. If you are joining from YouTube, if you are on any of the other platforms, please click the link in my bio. All right, everyone, have a beautiful evening. I love you all. Okay, see you soon. Bye-bye. That wasn't...